What's up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. So in today's vlog, we're going to talk about the current state that we're in as far as the housing market, foreclosures, and what's going on with me.
Told you not to call here. It's not for sale. Quit texting me and aggravate.
Long story short, a couple of weeks ago, I hurt my back. I don't even know how I hurt my back. I just woke up, my back was like this, and I had a hard time moving, couldn't get out of bed, couldn't even, do anything with my computer. I'm standing now. I'm trying not to sit too much at my desk because that's part of the problem. And I have, some issues with my back that I was born with. But nonetheless, doing better now. It sucked for a minute. I was literally in bed for like 2 weeks. I wasn't able to shoot any YouTube videos. I wasn't able to edit any YouTube videos. I literally didn't even have the will to work because of how uncomfortable I was. I was mostly sleeping all day, taking a lot of ibuprofen and stuff like that, trying to relieve myself from all the pain that I was in. But I'm better now. Things are going good. And I got some awesome updates coming up soon on my free trailer that I got up in Salisbury. They're working on it right now. It's looking amazing. I've shot some video of it, but unfortunately, my inconsistency of shooting these past 2 weeks, I don't really have a good video on it yet, but soon it will come. And stay tuned to the end of this video because I do have a really awesome announcement, something that you guys have been waiting for a really long time, really long time, like years. That's finally gonna happen, but we'll get to that in a second. So the housing market, man, looking crazy right now, right? Some of you guys are sitting there like, I don't know if I want to buy a house right now. I don't blame you. I'm scared buying houses. I've been buying houses since the beginning of this year. I bought 4 already. Working on our 5th that we're gonna buy. But things are pretty scary right now, and the reason is because interest rates are going up. So with interest rates going up, that means people are less inclined to go out and get a mortgage to buy a house. And if people are less inclined to buy houses, that means demand for housing is going to go down. But what do I feel about this, and how can you guys profit off of this if a downturn does come? What's going to happen? So, it will suck for me a little bit. I'm not flipping any houses right now, not interested in flipping because it's dangerous territory. We're going to keep buying rentals. But, if I want to do a cash out refi, now my interest rate is going to be higher and I'm going to have to pay more money on these loans. Sucks completely. I was about to get a 3.4% refi out of one of my houses, and now I'm probably looking at 5 to 6%, maybe even 8% at the end of the year if interest rates keep going up. Not saying that's going to go to 8%, but just assuming. Especially these are going to be the first refis I've ever done. First time I've ever gotten a mortgage. I've never bought a house with a mortgage. Or I have, but not a mortgage that belongs to me. I'll post a video up here of what I'm talking about. So right now the housing market is kind of like teetering. It might roll over, might not. There's still a massive shortage of homes. People need homes like never before because of that 10-year stretch that nobody built houses. From 2006 until like 2018, here in my area in Charlotte, people didn't start building houses. Nobody was building houses up until like 2017, they started building a little bit in Charlotte, but in the outlying areas of Charlotte, no building was going on. As a matter of fact, I had lots for like $3,000 and $4,000 that nobody was buying off of me. Same lots today, selling them for $30,000, $40,000. Crazy. Wish I would have bought these lots back then. With the market possibly turning over, foreclosures are starting to ramp up a little bit. Not by much, but they are starting to go up. And I'm going to tell you guys how you guys can profit from these foreclosures with short sales. A short sale is telling the bank, hey, I know that we owe you like $70,000, but this house isn't worth $70,000, or I can't get $70,000. Can I give you 50? Hell no. If the mortgage company approves, they take the 50 and, you sell the house. Well, about a year ago, I had a short sale that they owed like $60,000 on the house. House was in complete disrepair, falling apart, roof caved in. And I told the bank, hey, but will you take 35? They came back, countered a couple times. We ended up settling on 40,000. So we bought the house for $40,000 in a land trust, and then we turned around and sold the land trust for a profit of about $20,000. Now, in case you don't already know, you cannot wholesale a short sale, but I wholesaled the short sale. Let me explain.
What did he say?
There's deed restrictions on short sales that when you buy a short sale, you cannot resell that property within 30 days, I think it's 30 to 90 days from the date that you purchased it from the bank. And it's because the bank don't want you to make any money off of them. You know, if I could give them 60K, they want the whole 60. They don't want, 40. So if I would have tried to resell it, that deed restriction would have came in play and we wouldn't have been able to sell it. But since I never sold the house, all I sold was the land trust. There is no restriction on selling the land trust, and they can't put one on there.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
So we ended up selling the land trust to our end buyer, and he bought it, fixed it up. As a matter of fact, I think he just sold it not too long ago, and it was a smoking deal, super smoking deal. Giving you guys that gem now, all right? Now you guys know, oh, I can make money off of a short sale. Now you guys have that tool in your arsenal. That way when the market does roll over, or if it does roll over, and these foreclosures start ticking up, you guys have the advantage of being able to lock those properties up, take those short sales, and wholesale those short sales for a nice profit, $10,000 to $15,000, which is excellent money, man. Don't get me, man, it was such an easy transaction. It took longer than it needed to, just because I didn't know what I was doing. But if you have somebody that might know a little bit about it, or know a good realtor that might know a little bit about short sales, they can probably guide you through the process of getting a short sale done. Or you could just call the bank and ask them, hey, what do I need to do to get this short sale rolling? They'll tell you what they want. It's easy. Now, besides short sales and foreclosures, what are we gonna do now? As a wholesaler, if there's plenty of deals on the market, there's no need for you. Because remember who you are. You're the deal finder. If you can't find any deals, what are you worth? That's why networking right now, building good relationships, talking to people that are in the same industry is a great idea, because now you might be able to put some money together to where you can start buying rentals if the market does shift and roll over. Now, if it doesn't shift and roll over, networking is still awesome, because you still meet a lot of people that you could probably prosper from either their knowledge, their money, or both. Building good relationships is always good for business. So we are going to continue to wholesale. We're not stopping the wholesale business. We're still wholesaling, still making money. Last quarter, we made $397,000. I don't have a full breakdown here in front of me, but I know we wholesaled like $397,000. We spent like $10,000 in marketing, and we sent out like 58,000 text messages. What was it? Yeah, like 58,000 text messages. I don't remember how many phone calls. I know we haven't been doing a lot of cold calling lately, just straight focusing on text messaging. The fact that we sent out 58,000 text messages, that's what I sent out the entire year last year in text messaging. Sent out 58,000 for the whole year. I just did it in a quarter, which is amazing. I mean, we've been really busy, and we've been fortunate that we've been really busy, and we just continually, pounding stuff and just, trying to pull these deals out while we can. Because, we don't know when the market's going to roll over. It could be tomorrow, it could be 10 years from now, but we don't know. Really don't know. That's why play it safe. If you're going to start investing in real estate, play it safe now. Do not take ridiculous risk unless you are able to take a risk. All right. And what do I mean by that? Like, if you could afford to lose 100 grand and you think that this play that you're gonna do is gonna play out, and if you lost 100 grand you'd be okay, then it is what it is. More power to you. But if you are gonna make a risky play on 100K and you're not really sure, and if this 100K is gonna put you in the hole and put you in a really bad spot, don't do it. I don't care how good of a deal you think it might be, just don't do it. It's not worth it, because if you're wrong, you're gonna be really wrong, and it's gonna suck. So if you stuck with me this far, remember what I said in the beginning of this video, that I'm gonna make a great announcement, something you guys been waiting for a long time, and we're here to talk about my course. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, he's trying to sell me something now. I guess yeah, but not really. I'm finally gonna come out with my course, but not the original way that I wanted to come out with my course. See, I wanted to build this whole course and make it look magnificent and amazing. But time is not my friend. So with time not being my friend, it's so hard, especially with a brain like mine, to try and lay out a whole course and sell the whole course. And if I was gonna sell the course, it was gonna be at a pretty significant cost. But what I decided is that instead of coming out with this big old long course, I'm going to start shooting segments of my course. And the first one I'm going to do is something that you guys have been asking me for, because you have no idea what to do with this. And that is REI reply. A lot of you guys have been wondering, what do I say in my text messages? How do I set up REI reply? How do I not get banned? How do I just use REI reply at all? Because I can't find anything that's helping me out, and it is a long learning process. So I am going to come out with my REI reply course. It's going to be part of my entire course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make each and every segment. I don't know how many segments I'm going to make, but on each and every topic. So I'll have one for driving for dollars. I'll have one for REI reply. I'll have one for skip tracing. I'll have one for finding deals, dissecting deals, growing your team. Every single part of my course, I'll just put parts. You guys pay for them as you go. It'll be an easier hit on your wallet. Don't have to come up with these big course fees. Something that I wanted to actually do to help you guys out, because I know you guys are low on funds right now. If you're just starting out wholesaling and you don't have any money, I'm looking out for you guys. Truly, I'm trying to look out for you, because I know if I put my course together and I sell it out there for like 10 grand, not many people are going to take it, and obviously it's going to be a huge hit if you're trying to get started. Pay 10 grand to do a course, or pay 10 grand in marketing money for wholesaling. I mean, so each segment is only gonna be $100. Something easy for you guys to come up with. I ain't doing it for free. I ain't doing it for 50 bucks or 20 bucks either. You know, this stuff takes time. It takes a lot of time for me to shoot. Just that segment alone is gonna take me a couple hours, and I'm gonna try to break it down. That way it is like complete. You guys are gonna know the ins and outs of REI reply. You guys are gonna know how to use it. You guys are gonna know everything that I do to maximize REI reply, how I'm able to send so many text messages, phone calls, RVMs, managing all this stuff, and what do I do to stay away from being flagged as spam all the time, because I know a lot of you guys are getting flagged as spam even with your regular text messaging services like Batch and other stuff like that. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'm feeling a little bit better with my back. I can bring some more content. I got all these videos that I shot. I want to put them all together and make a video on my house, my free house over there in Salisbury that I'm putting together. Been working on it a lot. Shot a lot of video on it, but not something that could make a complete video just yet. But hopefully we can get that done soon. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys are winning in your business. Hope you guys are just out there killing it in wholesaling. If you haven't started, go ahead and jump in and start wholesaling today. You know, just start with whatever you got. You know, don't feel like you need to be at my level or some other guy's level. You need to start with what you have in front of you, and whatever that is, money wise or free wise, whatever you can do, just do something. You know, don't sit back on the sidelines, because you're never going to do anything. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will catch you guys on another vlog.